Hi everyone, welcome back to Travel and Transform. Today I am going to start with a story. Mahesh turned 20 and got a new American passport. He decided to travel to India to spend some quality time with his grandparents. Once landed at the immigration, he showed his American passport and an OCI card. The officer denied entry, saying his documents are not in order. Mahesh got shocked. After completing 24 hours of the journey, being denied at the airport was something he was not expecting. The officer said that his OCI card is valid, but the passport associated with the OCI has expired. He needed to apply for a reissue of the OCI card after getting a new passport after turning 20. Mahesh tried to argue that his OCI is still not expired, and he is showing his old passport associated with the OCI card. But he was deported from the airport back to Dallas. Do not let this happen to you. Therefore, today we'll walk you through renewing your OCI card in India after turning 20 years old. Once you turn 20 and get a new passport, you must reissue your OCI card. The government requires your photo to match your current appearance. There's often confusion about whether you need to renew your OCI after turning 20, even though your OCI card won't expire for another 2, 3, or 4 years. Here's the clarification, also stated on the consulate website. An OCI card is required to be reissued each time a new passport is acquired by the cardholder up to the age of 20 years. An OCI card is also required to be reissued once a new passport is acquired after turning 50. When you turn 20, you'll need a new passport because your physical features may have changed. Between the ages of 20 and 49, if you get a new passport, you only need to update your OCI online. A full reissue is not required. However, once you turn 50, if you get a new passport, you must reissue your OCI card. There have been cases where travelers acquired a new passport but didn't reissue their OCI, assuming their old OCI was still valid since it had not expired. They carried their old passport linked to the OCI along with their new passport, but upon arrival in India, they were denied entry and deported. Therefore, avoid the risk of being denied entry by following the process outlined by the Indian government. In this video, I will walk you through a step-by-step process to reissue an OCI card after getting a new passport once you turn 20 or 50 years old while living in Mumbai. The first step is to fill out an online application, followed by printing the application form. The next step is to pay the fee online, then gather all the required documents. Find your jurisdiction in India to send your application package. In this video, we will submit to the Foreigners Regional Registration Office in Mumbai, track your application status online, and finally receive your new OCI card. By the way, on this channel, I share step-by-step guides for filling travel-related forms like visas and passport renewal processes for India, the USA, and more. Plus, I create full city guides with itineraries that include transportation, lodging, tickets, and everything you need to plan your trip confidently. If that's the kind of resource you've been looking for, consider subscribing so you don't miss future updates. Before you start filling out the online application form on the government portal, you will need 3 documents: your new passport, a recent passport-sized photograph, and proof of address. These are some guidelines for the passport-sized picture. Uploading the picture is mandatory for application submission. Do not Photoshop the pictures as they will be rejected. Scan the picture and save it in a PDF format of 1 megabyte or less. You will need the picture and other mandatory documents to generate the PDF version of the application. The photo should be taken full face, front view, with eyes open and mouth closed. Use a plain white background with no shadows or objects. Do not wear any hat or sunglasses. The acceptable size is 3.5 by 3.5 centimeters. Crop the image in the application if it has borders. Do not upload any tilted, distorted, or blurred images. The most common document to show the address is the driver's license. If your driver's license does not have your current address listed, then you can also show a utility bill, a lease, or mortgage papers. Scan all 3 documents because you need to upload them to the portal. Make sure that the documents and pictures you send to FRRO will match exactly the documents you uploaded on the portal. Any mismatch will result in the denial of the application. Let's start filling out the application form on the Government of India portal. Go to the ociservices.gov.in website and click on OCI registration. Register on the website using the name exactly as written on your new passport and use your Indian mobile number and then log in. Click on Online Registration and select OCI Miscellaneous Services. Make sure to go through the eligibility and documents required sections before filling out the form. Click Apply Online. Use the passport number that is affiliated with your OCI number, and date of birth, and click Proceed. If a match is found, you will get access to the application form. Select the Change of Personal Particulars under Services for reissuance of OCI card and click Save and Continue. You will need to fill out a 6-page application form. As you proceed, the progress bar will turn dark green. The first page is about filling in your personal details. Select India as your place of submission and FRRO Mumbai as the mission. Enter the details of your new passport and your personal details. Enter your current Mumbai address, as in this video, we are assuming the applicant has moved to Mumbai, India. Remember, if you change your country, you will need to update your OCI again. Otherwise, you will be denied entry to India if you use the OCI to visit India. Finally, enter your occupation at the time of submission of this application. In the next screen, you will need to upload your picture and signature. Make sure you send the same picture to the FRRO, and your signature must match the signature in the physical application form. Click on Choose File and select a picture in JPG format with a file size of less than 1 megabyte. Use the scroll bar or drag to adjust the face in the middle of the selection and click Crop. Similarly, upload a signature image. Once you are satisfied with the image and signature, click Save and Continue. Part B of the form is about your criminal background. Answer all questions truthfully. If you have a criminal background, then make sure to send the related court documents. Now select how you got another country's citizenship and the date of acquisition. If you were previously an Indian national, then also provide your renounced passport number. Next, you need to upload the mandatory documents. Remember, you will get only 5 chances to re-upload. Select the proof of address from the drop-down menu. The most common document for proof of address is the driver's license. If your driver's license does not show your current address, then you can show the utility bill, lease agreement, or mortgage papers reflecting your name and the current address. Upload the proof of address. The next document that you need to upload is your new passport, which is affecting the requisite changes in your OCI. Make sure all the files are in PDF format with less than 1 megabyte in size. The uploaded files will be displayed at the top. You can delete, replace, or review files by clicking the icons on the right side of the document name. Please ensure that the correct files have been uploaded. Once uploaded, select Submit. Now, on the final page, review that all the information provided is correct. Click on the Modify button if you need to make changes. Once satisfied, click Final Submit. In the next screen, you can download the PDF of your application. You will need to print out this form and sign it. Make sure to glue your original photo on top of the printed photo. The file reference number will be returned on the side of the form. Make sure to sign the form on the 3rd page, and your signature must match the signature image you uploaded online. Next is to pay the processing fees. After submitting the application form, you'll get a screen with your file reference number. On that screen, look for the Proceed to Payment or Pay Fee button. The portal will redirect you to SBI ePay or Axis Bank Payment Gateway. Both allow Indian debit cards, credit cards, and net banking. US credit cards usually don't work here. Use an Indian payment method. Fill in card or net banking details. Confirm the OTP, one-time password, sent to your registered mobile and email, linked to the card or bank. Wait for the Payment Successful screen. Once the payment is approved, the portal will show a payment acknowledgement receipt. Click Download and print it. You must include this receipt in your FRRO Mumbai submission packet. Now it's time to put together all the documents to send to the FRRO in Mumbai. Your packet should include printed and signed OCI application form, 2 passport-size photos, self-attested copies of new passport, first and last pages, old passport linked to OCI, first and last pages, current OCI card, Indian address proof, online payment receipt, and a cover letter stating your file, reference number, purpose, OCI reissue after new passport at age 20, contact number and email ID. How to self-attest your documents. Take a photocopy of the document, such as a passport or an OCI card. Write self-attested or true copy of the original at the top or bottom. Do not write on any important information. Sign your full signature exactly the same as in your passport. Write the date next to your signature. In India, your OCI application jurisdiction is based on where you currently live. The country is divided into regions, and each region is handled by a Foreigners Regional Registration Office, FRRO. I have provided addresses of all the FRROs in the description box. If you live in Jammu and Kashmir, Punjab and Chandigarh, send your application package to FRRO Amritsar, Karnataka to FRRO Bengaluru, Tamil Nadu, Puducherry and Andaman and Nicobar Islands to FRRO Chennai, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Haryana, Delhi and Rajasthan to FRRO Delhi, Goa, Dadra and Nagar Haveli to FRRO Goa, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh to FRRO Hyderabad, Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Nagaland, Meghalaya, Manipur, Tripura, Mizoram and West Bengal to FRRO Kolkata, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and Jharkhand to FRRO Lucknow, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Daman and Diu and Maharashtra FRRO Mumbai. And finally, the southern districts of Kerala and Lakshadweep to FRRO Thiruvananthapuram, the central districts of Kerala to FRRO Kochi, and the northern districts of Kerala to FRRO Kozhikode. Ladakh does not have a designated FRRO. Foreigners should contact the local Deputy Commissioner's office in Leh to get travel-related permits. The FRRO Amritsar is currently taking care of OCI and visa-related applications for Ladakh. Now it's time to post your application package to FRRO Mumbai Place Documents in a secure envelope. Do not send your original passport or original OCI card unless FRRO specifically asks later. Write your file reference number on the top right corner of the packet. Use DTDC, Blue Dart, Speed Post, or another reliable courier. Keep the tracking number until delivery is confirmed. Track your application by using the online tracking facility. Track status at OCI Services Status Inquiry using your file reference number and passport number. FRRO will notify you when your new OCI is ready. You can collect it in person or request courier delivery if allowed. That's your complete guide to OCI renewal in Mumbai. If you have found this video helpful, then give it a thumbs up like this video and subscribe for more travel guides. See you next time with more travel-related documents.